Hello everyone! Today we'll be looking at the Halloween event yet again, but today I will be going over some things that could really make these events a lot more special and fun, because this is shit. So let's just go down the entire list and just talk about some things, because, well, why not? Pumpkin grenades are fine, of course. I mean, special themed grenades, not complaining about that. Special bots with the bonk sledgehammer turrets, also perfectly fine. Discounts, that too, perfectly fine. Of course, they last for the first weekend of the event, but that's okay. Then we go to special event modes, and this is where something should change. Because these two event modes are literally the exact same as they were last year and the year before. And zombie bonk modes, this is like the 5th year it has made a return. And this mode has been hated for all 5 of those years. And they still bring them back. Like, what? Excuse me? If you see a mode doesn't do well, you should at least try and change it a little, so that people might begin to like it after those changes. Look, I don't know, maybe as a start you can decrease the amount of people on the map from like 40 to 20. See how that impacts the mode. See if people enjoy the event mode with less players on the map, which is most certainly going to be the case. And heck, even after you see, oh, we decreased the amount of people on the map, yet they still don't like the mode, just try making separate teams. You have the Juggernaut team and the Zombie team, because I think this event mode should have originally intended to be played like this. You have tons of zombie bots, and they will all group up and basically form a team to kill the Juggernaut. But instead, all zombies just go for each other. And now, of course, I understand zombies aren't the smartest creatures out there, but my god, they are always going for each other, even though the main objective of the mode is for the zombies to kind of team up and kill the Juggernaut. So that's why it could have been fun if they could like create 2 separate teams, the zombie team and the Juggernaut team. Maybe they could have gone crazy, and heck, added 3 Juggernauts instead of just 1, so that it's 3 Juggernauts versus like 30 or something zombies. See how that works? Just experiment, try something new. If people don't like this version of the mode, try something different to see if they might like that more. And like, even if that doesn't work, just completely change the mode up, and instead of creating the zombie mode that we know right now, make it like a PvE type of mode where you as a player are the Juggernaut facing against I don't know how many zombie bots. They could maybe even create a special mission for it, like destroy 2000 zombie bots in the special mode for a special paint or something. Just imagine how cool that could be. But instead of actually experimenting and trying something different with the modes people don't like, Tanki takes the easy way out and just decides to copy-paste them, even though no one is really happy with these modes. And that's just an example for the zombie mode, right? What do you think about this mode, the legendary Gold Rush mode? This mode is, well, if I have to be honest, it's pretty good. Of course, no augments, no overdrives, which is great. For some reason, groups are on, even though it's a deathmatch battle, but okay, I guess that's fine. Doesn't make any sense, but sure. But just this mode will be available for 2 whole weeks. 2 weeks of the exact same mode with the exact same settings on the exact same maps. That will get boring after just the first 4 days. You know what I would have done? I would have split the event mode up into like multiple different event modes. I've already said it briefly in the last video, but what I would have done is very simple. So the first 4 days I would just create this event, right? Without augments, without overdrives, with everything else on, maybe without groups though, but okay. And then for the next 3 days to change the event mode up a little, and instead of having this legendary Gold Rush mode, I think it would have been a lot smarter to get some sort of other mode available in the game, like a Fire Wasp or something, played in a ContraPoints mode on the Halloween 2015 and 2016 maps. There you go, that's variety. And then after those 3 days to go back to the legendary Gold Rush mode, but then without drones, without grenades, maybe even without upgrades or something, to create more variety. And then for the last 3 days to again go back to a team format mode, for example capture the flag on Halloween maps. That would be so much more fun than playing the exact same mode for 2 weeks straight. And also, on top of that, there are people that don't like deathmatch mode. Personally, I am not the biggest fan of deathmatch, and I would much rather play Team Juggernaut even. And that mode freaking sucks. But the thing is, if you don't like deathmatch, well, good luck. because you're forced to play deathmatch. Well, this is solo juggernaut, but then again, it's a solo mode, so it's kind of like deathmatch. And this is just deathmatch for 2 weeks in a row. Why, Tanky, why? Why do you do this type of stuff? This event could have been so much better, but instead you copy-paste everything. You know, it's so sad and it's so annoying because this game has so much more potential. Now then, I would have just changed the event modes up a lot. And, well, changed them a little bit more often instead of having the same mode for like 2 weeks straight, which will get boring, just believe me. Then of course, special offers. I mean, just look at this. An advent calendar now costs roughly 4,500 tank coins. Woohoo! We now have to pay money to gain some dumb containers. The worst thing of all is that they just got rid of the OG advent calendar. So we don't even get any more free containers and ultra containers. Good job, Tanky. You're really caring a lot about the free-to-play players, aren't ya? Alright then, moving down to epic containers again. I mean, these containers are fine, I guess. I mean, they have some demonic skins in them, even the Shaft demonic skin. I have wasted so many hours of my life. I've wasted so many rubies, so many crystals on completing the Trick or Treat event last year just for the Shaft demonic skin to be added into ultra containers 1 year later. Like, it's not even worth it anymore to go for the mini games, because you know the final tier with the final skin will just be added to ultra containers the year after. Oh well, okay, I guess it's good for people that saved up some containers. Then the quote-unquote special missions, they still are the same as usual. Be in the winning team, earn reputation points, use supplies, complete missions. These are not special missions at all, man. These missions are the same as all other missions. They are boring missions. You know what a special mission would be? Like I just said it. Destroy 2,000 tanks in an event mode for a very special paint that you could only obtain by completing that mission. That would make a goal for people to work towards, right? I mean, I have no reason to play the game. A lot of other people have no reason to play the game. If they would make special missions with special paints or special event currency or something, that would create a reason for us to play. Just imagine how cool that would be. But like, no, instead of actually coming up with something new and exciting, we press the Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V buttons and pretend like it's all fun and games. Like, my god, Tanky, what are you doing to yourself, man? It's like you just want the game to die. Moving on to the advent calendar. Now, of course, this is not for people that don't want to waste like roughly 4,500 tank coins. Yeah. It's not even like you were getting good stuff. 1,200 rubies, a recruit paint, and 60 epic keys for like 4.4k tank coins. That's a dreadful freaking offer. That's terrible, I'm sorry. But okay, the Elite Pass, as you can see, does not even have a special demonic skin and augment anymore, even though it's the Halloween one. So why would you even spend 2,300 rubies for this while also having to earn 1,000 stars to claim all rewards? It's just a ripoff. Please don't purchase it. It's just a legendary key and some dumb stupid pumpkin grenades instead of what we would usually get, a very special augment and of course a unique, right, a unique demonic skin. But okay, who purchases the Elite Pass in the first place? It's just a ripoff. And then last but not least, some decorations. Thank God we at least got a new pumpkin gold skin, which is like the only new thing that we got in this entire event. Like, let's be real, we got a special paint, a festive paint that is all reused, of course, a festive drop zone skin, which of course is reused again. It's just the web that we have had in the game since like what, 2022 or something. Special loading screens and billboards that actually look really good. Pumpkin drones that are reused, pumpkin bombs that are reused, a pumpkin gold box that's actually new, and a festive garage that is also reused. And that is just the entire event. We got nothing new, really. If they could only experiment with the event modes, if they could only create some actual special missions that are worth spending your time for completing them. You know, if I have to be honest, I really expected the new Halloween version of the Highland remastered map, perhaps even in night mode. Just imagine how freaking cool that could have been. A night mode remastered map in Halloween mode. Woo, that would have been awesome. But Tanky don't do that. And well, yeah, everything combined creates an event that could be really fun because it's Halloween. I mean, Halloween is probably one of the most anticipated holidays in Tanky Online. And well, as I've already said before, if Halloween sucks, that means the game is in a very, very bad position. Which it is. But well, I guess these are just some things that I think Tanki could have done to at least make the event a lot more interesting for people, to at least create some variety instead of just creating the exact same crap over and over again. But then again, it's their decision, and I guess I can only give them advice, and I hope they will listen to it, but of course they won't, because why would they ever listen to the community in the first place? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just done with the game right now, if I have to be honest. But okay, I might look up a different game for this channel, but I'm not sure about that yet. Well though, that's everything I wanted to say for today. As per usual, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to have a nice rest of your day, and I will see you once again very, very soon. Goodbye.